All right, family, welcome to the Afternoon Jams. Rob, it's time to do our money segment.
The money segment.
It's about that bag. It's all about the bag. Bag talk with Jen Ross is in effect right now. How's the bag
So,
queen doing today? How's the bag queen doing?
so the big segment that might be me and Rob interviewing you.
No, 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 no.
That's what
I'm
that
not.
means, right?
Nah. Yeah, that's definitely it, Jen. Us interviewing him.
No, no. So, Jen, second annual Buy Black weekend is about to jump off. What's different this year?
Yeah. What's different? We got more people. That's a good issue to have. We got more vendors. We have over 60 participants.
Wow.
Um, so yeah, that's the only
Man.
thing that's really different. Oh, we got more live entertainment too, because we got bands playing all weekend. But
Really? Who
um,
performing?
so on Saturday night, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you
Mhm.
good. Yeah.
Okay. On Saturday night, we have Mr. Joey King Tut Watkins coming from Huntsville, Alabama. He is a blues and R&B sensation from Huntsville. And then on Sunday, and that's from 7 to 10 in the Pocket Park right next to the Hideout. So that's in collaboration with the Hideout. Um, and then on Sunday, we have Fada and the Machine, a reggae band, authentic reggae from Jamaica by way of Chicago. They're
Wow.
going to be in the house on Saturday.
Wow. That's dope, Jen.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
some serious
excited.
elevation. Me and Rob was talking about reggae music not too long ago because he's like, and where we at right now, reggae is very popular. Like, how do Muskegon rock with reggae? How do they feel about Caribbean music? How do they feel about Afro beats? And then to hear you bringing in the reggae artists, kind of like that's good to know.
I mean, I guess we're going to find out. I've seen a few of them downtown, at like Party in the Park. And, they have a really good crossover audience too. So, usually reggae bands do. But so I guess we'll see. This is the first time I've, been a part of a event that has, brought a reggae band. So that was actually Troy Bell's connection with the band. So he helped bring them on for Sunday. So we
Wow,
gonna
that's
see. I
what's
mean,
up.
I like reggae. I lived in Cincinnati for a long time, and that was the spot. The reggae
Right.
club. That's where I used to jump. So I'm looking forward to hearing some authentic. Throw my hand in the air and have a good time.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
reggae music.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yes, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Peace up. Peace up. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Power to the
Rastafarians.
As my
Shout out to the
homeboy would say
Rastafarians.
downtown, up.
Up, 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 up. So, it's happening at the farmers market and starts at 12 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. And go to when? When it's gonna stop?
Goes until 6 o'clock both days, and then the bands start up in the Pocket Park at 7, and then for the bands in the Pocket Park portion of it, just bring your lawn chairs and good vibes, and then but the weekend is kicking off tomorrow with a happy hour at the Hideout.
Okay.
So we did a meet and greet last year, to get all the vendors together, and it's no different for this year. So we want everybody to come together and meet each other, and just really consider each other as colleagues instead of competition for the weekend, because this is all, we all in this together. So,
right,
Right.
right.
just to encourage some good camaraderie and, have a good time before we kick off the weekend.
Hey, did the vendors do good last year?
The vendors did very well last year. And I don't think this year is going to be any different. They did. A lot of them sold out the first day, So, if you came and was looking for something the second day, you might not get it because a lot of them did sell out. So I would encourage everybody to, come early on Saturday. And definitely bring your appetite too, because in addition to the merchandise vendors, some, are repeats from last year, and then some of them are new. So
Okay.
in addition to that, though, definitely bring your appetite, because we went from 2 I'm sorry, 3 food vendors last year to about 8. So
What's
it's
up?
like a mini food truck rally happening.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
good. Jen, you are a powerful sister.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You're in
Yeah,
the
you
bag,
really
lady.
are.
You getting the bag. You getting it physically, and you securing that bag mentally for our people. You elevating our businesses out here. You elevating our minds. You putting things out there into the atmosphere. You know, that's bag talking. Just liquid funds inside the bag is also a mindset that you're putting
It's
inside that bag, and you feeding our
yeah, it's
people,
it's
man.
definitely a mindset. I was on the radio yesterday with Troy too. We did a StreamYard yesterday, and
Yeah,
we talked about just flipping the money in our neighborhood more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like and what Troy said yesterday and was something I didn't even know is, the black dollar circulates less than one time in an hour.
that's the one thing.
Yeah. So, we got to keep that going. We got to start spending with each other, and just that's the way for us to build back up. We talked about what Downtown Heights has looked like in the past.
Right.
When we've seen thriving businesses there, and a lot of those people did not come from, they came from outside of our community and started businesses in our community. Well,
Exactly.
it's time for us to start our own businesses in the community and get our community back.
There you go. What would you like to see in our city when it comes down to businesses? How would you like downtown Muskegon Heights to look? And what do you see as the
I would
possibility?
love for it to thrive. We've seen like social districts take off in our neighboring cities. I don't think that is any reason why we can't do the same. So I would love to see, for a social district to come to downtown. I would love to see, the storefronts that have sat vacant for so long and, the owners of the storefronts not being held accountable. I would love to see that change. Like I said yesterday, if your building been sitting there for, a certain amount of time and you're not doing nothing with it, you got to be held accountable for that. You holding up progress.
We might have lost you
at this point. So that's what I would love to see. Just, our city being what it once was.
You mentioned yesterday on the Troy Bell show that even though you stay downtown now, your heart, you care about Muskegon Heights because you are a Muskegon Heights Tiger, a former band.
Yes.
I was listening online. Even though I'm in Florida, I was listening to your interview because I wanted to hear it. And you mentioned being a band member and all that. Reiterate that on this show. Why are you so passionate about the city?
Well, because, like I said yesterday, the city, that's the Heights is what raised me. You know what I'm saying? Just even the teachers that I had when I was in school, I give big props to Mr. Moore because he exposed us to some things that we might not have been exposed to before. With taking trips out of town and performing in big parades, all across the Midwest. So, I also said yesterday in the show, that's one program that I would love for the school system to take seriously. A lot of kids went to college on music scholarships when I was in school, and I don't see why, that could be any different. And a lot of them went to HBCU. So,
exactly.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's the city that raised me. It's just the character and being a Tiger and having that pride. Is the reason why I choose to do the events and do as much as I do for the city of Muskegon Heights.
Wow. Rob, you got anything, brother?
Oh, no, I think, what she's saying is beautiful for the city of Muskegon Heights. I think, everything that Jen touches turn to gold eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. I see it. In more ways than one, too. I see it. In more ways than one. Yeah.
Well, I definitely have to, give you guys your props and shout out, PA and Big Rob, like I said, and I always say, like, I got to give y'all so much props just for everything that you do for the community and that you have done for the community. Y'all been working hard too now. Y'all always talk about passing the bucket, us, the younger people, becoming more active. But y'all ain't stopped yet either. Y'all still grinding, and y'all continue to just set a good example for the rest of us that are doing, the things that we're passionate about.
I think we just take up on crazy stuff, like a big festival in another state that we only stay part-time at, and bring in a bunch of artists on a holiday weekend, filling the gap from a Tom Joyner morning show, family reunion, filling the gap for that. We just take up on crazy stuff now. Like, man, Rob, how did you talk me into this, man?
Hey, keep doing it.
But the people they showing up. We don't sold out. Hey, we have sold out of reserve seatings. So only thing left now is lawn chairs. So people are, I have never done an event in Muskegon where we had sold over 2,000 tickets 3 days before the show. Because I know our people are last minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it has taught me a lot about.
We're going to change that mindset too, though.
Yeah, we need to change that mindset. You're right. You're right.
Mindset too. Listen, we got to get it.
It give you a heart attack. It give you a heart attack when you got to worry about the money. It feel good not worrying about paying the artists. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's been time we had to collect pop bottles and stuff. Everybody put their money together. We got
go get some blood.
Right.
You go to one place and you get it out the right arm. Go in the other place and get it out the left arm.
Hey, Rob, I can't hear you. I don't know why you're not coming in clear. It's not coming in clear with Rob. But Jen, thank you.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. And once again, we inviting everybody out this weekend. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes. Let me shout out the sponsors. So we have Solutions Unlimited 2. That's Miss Stephanie Marion. She's a second-year sponsor. JR Decor, Jakia and Bobby, they own, they also have a chalet downtown, and they were actually participants last year, and then came on as sponsors this year. So their business is doing really, really good.
Our connection. It might be on my end. I don't know. Our connection has went down.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I think our connection went down for a second. Jen, if you don't mind, repeat that.
That's fine. Are we back up? Rob, I could barely hear you too.
Yeah. Yeah, we back up. We back up, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
please,
no problem.
It don't matter. I'm a nobody.
Okay. Still don't know what you said, but all right. So yes, we definitely want to shout out the sponsors that made this event happen this year, that started in their heart to give, and so we can keep doing these things and just get this year off without a hitch. So I got Solutions Unlimited 2. That's Miss Stephanie Marion. She's the owner and CEO of Solutions. JR Decor, Jakia and Bobby, they were participants last year. Matter of fact, that's the piece we got for the radio station last year. That was Jakia and Bobby from JR Decor. So did so well last year. They said, hey, we're gonna be a sponsor this year. And I said, all right now. That's what's up. Right. Miss Ozetta Aaron from Be Altered. She is a Black seamstress here in Muskegon. A lot of people don't know that she's around, but she's been doing alterations for a long time. Miss Kaya Thornton Hunter from the Us Cafe and Kaya's Flavor Packs, of course. She's sponsored for both the Us Cafe and the Flavor Pack this year. Alana's Trends, she is an online fashion boutique. Of course, my part-time employer, The Hideout, coming in as one of the sponsors again this year. And so both the live entertainment will be in the Pocket Park next to The Hideout this weekend. Got the Community Foundation came through with a nice grant. So thank you to the Community Foundation for that. Wow. DTE Energy, Jonathan Wilson. This is the second-year sponsor for DTE as well. The Lake Hawks Foundation, Mr. Ron Jenkins. The City of Muskegon Heights, and of course, my media sponsor, 103.7 The Beat. Always coming through.
What about the chicken coop? I didn't hear you say chicken coop.
They ain't there. They ain't no sponsor for this.
What about Walmart?
And what about the gas station in Heights on Sherman and Peck?
No.
What about the K discount?
I named all of them. That's it.
Oh. All righty then.
Just about all Black owned.
So they.
Oh, okay. You only wanted money from Black owned. That's what it was.
I didn't. I mean, anybody could have been a sponsor. The information was out there. Like I said, the Community Foundation came through with a good grant, DTE, but everything else looks, appears to be us.
I'm sure. Shout out to Jocelyn Hines down at the foundation, making
Absolutely.
sure that. Yeah, I'm sure she played a role.
The grant for the Juneteenth fireworks.
That's
so
good.
The Community Foundation has definitely been, has helped out a lot with the projects that we have going on.
That's good, and they can do a lot more.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
Thank you.
You mean to tell me
what
none of them other stores?
Big Rob, we really can't hear you. I don't know why the audio is so bad on you, Big Rob, but we can't hear you. You can't hear you at all.
He don't have a fancy microphone like you.
Yeah, he got the expensive MacBook. He's with that $3,000 MacBook. But anyway,
you need to take that back then, bro.
It's all them websites he be going to. They don't hack his page. All them porno sites. All right, Jen. Have a good weekend. Hopefully we can get some video, of you interviewing people that we can share on TV again.
Absolutely. So I do have Mr. Mel Johnson from Unapologetic Podcast coming out to do interviews with all the participants. So I'll make sure I get all of that information to you guys. And then we got Miss Mackenzie Backus with the drone. She's gonna be out there this weekend taking aerial. So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm expecting a good turnout and just a great time for the community this weekend.
There you go, family. Our conversation with the bag lady, Jennifer Ross. Buy Black Weekend, second annual Buy Black Weekend, Muskegon Heights. Thank you so much, sis. Continue to do great things.
Thank you too. Y'all enjoy yourself down there.
We will. We're gonna turn up. All right.